so pretty. Okay, so we had a little bit of wind noise, so I'm going to do this as a voiceover. This is the final resting place of Norman Cheney, who played Chubby on Our Gang, The Little Rascals. The producer of Our Gang, Hal Roach, held a nationwide contest to find a child actor who could fill the role of Chubby. Cheney won the contest, and in early 1929, he was offered a 2-year contract. He ended up doing 19 episodes of The Little Rascals. He completed the last season of Little Rascals in 1931 and was not offered a new contract to continue on the show. He moved back to Baltimore and attended public school to get his education. While in school, his weight continued to balloon. He was only 4'7" and he weighed 300 pounds. His mother had him examined at Johns Hopkins, and they found that he had a glandular ailment. In 1935, he had glandular surgery, and his weight dropped from 300 pounds to 140 pounds. Unfortunately, because of the rapid weight loss, he became very ill, and he died on May 29th, 1936, of myocarditis. Cheney and his mother were both buried here in the cemetery, and for 76 years they did not have gravestones. You can see his mother died just a short time after her son. A Detroit-based musician decided to start an online fundraising drive to get the headstones for Norman and his mother. He raised the $4,500, and now you can see that they both have proper headstones. I mean, just look at the vastness of this place. It's crazy. This has got to be, I wouldn't even know how many acres. It's got to be like 100 acres maybe. It's a nice, nice little tomb there. I can't even tell you how vast this cemetery is. It's huge. And people are still buried here on a regular basis. But this place is crazy. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. This is the Western Cemetery over on the west side of Baltimore on Frederick Road. You can see the grass needs to be cut. The grass is very high, but I thought we'd just take a little peek down here. I haven't been here in a while. And there's some interesting graves here, as well as geese. Look at this goose here. Wanted to show you guys this one right here. These old carved statues here. They've seen better days. Very, very weathered. George something, I can't see it. And it appears actually it's not. I thought it was poison ivy. It's not. No poison ivy for me. There's like a truck sitting over here that's like really sketchy. Because where are the people at? They're not here. Which means that there could be several different nefarious things going on in that truck. But, oh look, you can see inside the tomb. Oh my God, somebody was sleeping in here. Somebody had been sleeping in this thing. Can you imagine? Edward Kramer. These two here appear to be empty. And down there is the Dreishman. George Dreishman. And I can't, that's some kind of a verse, but man, I cannot believe somebody was hopping in here to sleep. That's crazy. But this is in pretty good condition, honestly. I'm surprised it's not broken up. Jesus. Did the caretaker die or something? What is going on with this? They're mowing sections of it, but they're not mowing the whole thing. People put flowers inside of the tree. See, they've cut this, but it still needs to be cut again. I guess they're taking their time cutting the grass or something. But it looks... If I had a relative buried here, I don't think I'd be very happy about this. Or this. Look at this. There's a bunch of graves in there. They're all just kind of hidden because of the grass. Dude, there is another car over here that's hidden away. How the hell am I supposed to get through here if this car is parked in the woods? Come on, man. You can see there's like a goddamn cliff over here. What am I supposed to do? Oh, they're going. They're doing something really fucked up in this car. I'm sorry. But like, they came down here for privacy, so. Oh my God. Jesus. They've used... Fuck. There are gravestones in this wall. I just saw like 5 of them. Okay, I'm just gonna go past here real quick. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Jesus, this is like... Oh my God. This is like off-roading. Oh my God almighty. This is insane. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Well, this is the caretaker's house up here. Yeah, this grass is cut. This grass looks nice. I'm gonna just drive right over here and continue driving through the tour here. Wow. See, now there's no plots here, so they have plenty of land left if you want to bring your relative into this sort of dilapidated, rundown cemetery. So for some reason, they stopped cutting the grass here. What are all these piles of dirt everywhere? Like, what is that? Is it like group burial or something in the woods? It's the discount burial area. What in the hell is that? That is very strange. Alright, let's go. I promised you an adventure, and this is an adventure. Wow, there are some sights in this place. Look at this, how crazy this is. Here's another tomb right here. I can bypass the... See, there's a tomb there. Looks like they're working on a car up here that's just sitting there. This car, it's just like abandoned. Look at this, these houses over here, and you look out the front of your home and you see a graveyard, an overgrown graveyard. There's not really many sort of interesting graves here. They're all pretty typical, you know, old school gravestones with the, you know, an angel thrown in. Here's an angel playing a harp right here. Oh, no, she's not playing a harp. She's got a Bible, I think. Yeah, she's got a Bible. Up here you have the Rolls-Royce hood ornament. And you can see this is the grave of the Stevens. We have Ralph, who died in 1994, and Pat, who is either deceased or they have not carved her death date onto the marble yet. But I wanted to show you something. Look. I have a feeling this is theirs as well. But you can come here and play baccarat. There's a whole marble table here to play baccarat. And this is a grill, so you can grill food out here. And hang out with Ralph and Pat Stevens. That's something, isn't it? Just a little bit further west from the cemetery we were just in, the Western Cemetery, is the new Cathedral Cemetery. And this is the new Cathedral Cemetery. And let's go tour around. This cemetery is well taken care of and has a lot of prominent people buried here and a lot of statues and stuff, but there's one grave here that's kind of sad that I'm going to show you if I can find it. I gotta remember where it was. Let me see. I think we turn here. It's like down here somewhere. We'll find it. But look at these graves. Oh, here it is right here. This grave. Right here. A lot of people come and visit this grave, which is strange. So this is Daniel and Eleanor O'Donovan. Both died in 1905 from a fever epidemic that was happening here in Baltimore. Their parents were named Daniel and Lily O'Donovan. They are buried just here. Daniel O'Donovan, he died in 1945. And Lily died in 1957. So the children here died 25 days apart. Daniel passed away on January 2nd, 1905. And Eleanor died on January 27th, 1905. So sort of a double whammy for the parents. The carving here was done in Italy by a grave carver. The parents sent the children's photographs to a sculptor. He carved this whole thing. And you can see the detail on the clothes, the detail on these clothes, and it's quite amazing. And of course people come here and they put, scarves on them and stuff, toys. But these children died 1905. It's 120 years ago. But how sad is this? Sacred to the memory of our dead children. Safe in the arms of Jesus. Get a close up here. So tragic. I just saw the crew that cuts the grass. They're all sitting underneath of a tree. There's like 15 guys over there waiting for the rain to stop. I used to landscape a long time ago. I did not like it very much because of my allergies were really bad, and then I got poison sumac. We were cutting a fence at an industrial park, and next to the fence was a swamp. And I told my boss, I said, I can't, it's all poison oak and poison sumac, and he started screaming at me. And so I went and I cut. he said, just cover your fucking skin up. And I covered up and went home and washed as much as I could. I used vinegar, everything. And I woke up that night covered with the worst poison oak, sumac, whatever it was that I've ever had. I had to go to the emergency room because I had it literally in my mouth. It was all over me. And needless to say, I did not go back to that job. And then the funny part was, the man was, he was withholding tax money out of my check, but he was taking it and pocketing it himself. Just look at this view right here. Look at this view. It's so pretty. You know, these stones are really, really monumental, which means that the person buried underneath had a lot of money. I think this cemetery is about a step down from Greenmount Cemetery, which is probably the most swanky cemetery in Baltimore. It's such a beautiful spot. Way up on this hill. And the cemetery down below. Oh God. What's this down here? It's sort of a, what is this, a dead end? I guess it is. I don't see how you could go any further. So I guess I'll have to turn around. These cemeteries are wild, man. I mean, they don't... Is that a road? Or like... I can't really tell. Let me just drive over here real quick. Oh yeah, there's like some kind of a little road in there. But it's all grown over. Look at that. Look at all the graves over here that are all kind of... They're all leaning. Look at that. Oh yeah, they're all leaning over. Okay, now I have to figure out how to get this turn around. Fuck! Alright, we escaped.